Hey everybody, it's Yusuf and Rusty. Rusty's inside now though for crafttyacuity.org, yusuf.crow@gmail.com for commissions. Hey everybody, this week we're talking about Jet Set Radio, which is a game that I played when I was in college, okay? College wasn't so awesome for me, but Jet Set Radio was awesome, alright? In Jet Set Radio, you basically are a gang of graffiti artists that tag up your area, which, if you're an old guy, you go, I'd rather shoot people in the face than vandalize the city. Fair enough. Boom, headshot, boom, headshot, boom, headshot. I feel great about my life. I spray paint stuff creatively and don't really hurt anybody. However, it ruins the upstandingness of our town. Okay. Horrible. Anyway, this video game is, you are basically, you start out as a kid named Pete who wants to start a gang of graffiti artists on rollerblades, which is awesome. Okay? Now, Beat rolls through. He's like a ginger redhead with glasses. He rolls through the town. He spray paints things. Eventually, he runs into, a girl named Gum. Then he runs into a guy named Tab in the first one, and a guy named Corn in the second one. And they decide the three of them should be part of the gang. All right, they all do little cute tricks. They get spray paint cans, and they spray paint everybody. They spray paint all the areas so that everybody knows that they are the GGs and they belong in this area of Tokyo. Okay, fair enough. All right, now other people try to muscle in. Yeah, I'm closer. All right, so other people try to muscle in on their land, and then they fight them off, spray paint everything, and then they decide they're going to go and take over other places because the gang members are trying to take over their spots and then retreating back to their spots. So, of course, we can't let them get away with that. All right, and this whole thing is orchestrated by a DJ who runs Jet Set Radio. Jet Set Radio is the pirated radio station in which he tells everybody what's going on. It's kind of like the movie The Warriors, in which the DJ is talking to the gang members who are trying to kill the Warriors. But he basically just talks about what's going on. And, we all listen to his pirated radio, which is pretty awesome house music. I mean, it starts to get into your head, even the little Japanese things where they sing and everything. It's crazy, all right? Now, so after a while, you find out that other people are being controlled by the regular radio through a record that has a subliminal message in it, okay? Which is basically, be boring, be retarded, the same message that everybody nowadays is showing out. They actually had to hide it subliminally into a record that was a techno record. Okay, it's not like Taylor Swift or Adam Levine, where it's just so banal and regular that everybody's like, yeah, why wouldn't I want to be like that? Because you don't. You want to be creative. Although I'll give it to Taylor Swift. She is creative. She's just not interesting. So anyway, you basically get a pass on being manipulated mentally because you listen to a pirated radio station called Jet Set Radio. And the pirated radio station is not playing the subliminal messages that everybody else is getting. Surprise, motherfucker! So you get to hang out and do cool stuff and still be sane. And basically, you just roll through there, break the record, stop everything. The story is like real kind of fun, and then all of a sudden it turns into this crazy like Nazi symbolism sort of thing, which I call everything Nazi symbolism if anybody's wearing red, because my wife is German. Surprise. So now with this artwork, I had a little teeny bit of a problem because my computer started slowing down because I was doing so much stuff with this one file. Then I found out that if you go to Photoshop and you go to Edit, Preferences, and then Performance, you can tell your Photoshop program how fast or slow or how much of the computer you wanted to use, okay? Mine was on 60. Like, as if there's a time when I will be using Photoshop, but then I got like 5 other programs running. Nobody uses Photoshop and then something else. You either use this Photoshop and the internet, or you pretty much do nothing, or you're recording stuff like I'm doing. But 60%, 40% doesn't need to go to internet surfing when I'm trying to do my artwork. Which would have been nice if I'd known that earlier, because, of course, I tried to stick it through. So what should have been a 5 hours or less venture turned into a 10-hour venture. And, you know, of course, my wife and my baby were looking at me all crazy because I tried to be faster and it didn't work. You know, maybe I was too fast for the computer. You know, I hear that my arm is really quick. Anyway, that's it for this week. Jet Set Radio. Hope you guys like the artwork. I hope you guys like me. Comment down there if you don't, or if you do. yusuf.crow@gmail.com for the email list so that you can be updated and notified anytime I put out Speedpaint, because, you know, obviously I'm not that popular yet, so you won't be notified. Even if you don't have a G+, you definitely want to be on my email list, right? All right. So anyway, have a nice week. I'll talk to you next week. Bye.
It's that no copyright beat. No copyright beat. Like and subscribe, bitch!